Hello, this is NY Hunter, and I'm here with you today with this guy, Magmatron. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What? This is not Magmatron? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Plessy. Just kidding. It's, known in this iteration as Caesaurus. He's my favorite one out of the three that you're going to see today. Actually, I take that back. Combined mode, no matter how weird it is my favorite. But this is my favorite of the beasts on his own. And I guess because we don't get that many sea creatures, that he just seems so awesome to me. And I love him the best. But here, come over here. And we're going to start on this side because I don't have enough space on my desk because of all the bots to actually show this box off on a turntable. So we're going to have to do that here. As you can see, Magmatron. I got to thank my buddy and brother, Ultra Megatronus, because I was not going to get this guy. I have to admit that wholeheartedly and totally. I was not going to get this guy. In fact, I bought this guy for him. And he actually came back to me and said, no, you got to get it because he's so awesome. You got to try it. So, boom, I got myself one. And I love him. He's really awesome. I didn't see a whole lot of Beast Wars Neo or Transformers Neo or whatever it was called. I plan to. I think it's on YouTube, but I didn't see a whole bunch. But I love the Japanese series, and this is just another character that came out of that. And let's flip it to the back because he looks so funky fresh, if you can see, and he looks wild. And I wasn't sure if I liked that either, but as we put him together, you'll see he's pretty darn awesome. So, all right, but looking at the box, so we have this nice box art here, and all the names of the three different iterations of I guess Magmatron are coded here in Cybertronian, so you can't read them here. But in the instructions, of course, it is Landsaurus, it is Skysaurus, and it is Caesaurus. So, yeah, they're pretty cool. Let's see, what else do I want to show you? The top is just the top. The bottom is just the bottom. Once again, those three faces of evil. Actually, I take that back. In some of the iterations of the story of Magmatron, he was actually good. He always had the, I think, Predacon symbol, but he wasn't always evil. So that's another twist of the story that's pretty awesome about him. And then on this side, you have a little bit of extra box art. That's pretty cool. 40th anniversary, of course, 40 years. So that's it for now for this box. I'll just flash the instructions up for you, and here they are. Not too bad. Smaller than I thought, actually. But what's nice is for example, I told you about the different names, and the names are here: Skysaurus, Landsaurus, Magmasaurus, the Chimera beast that we're gonna see later, and Caesaurus is here too. Here, yep. So I don't know if that's really their names. I know that some of my friends and fellow reviewers have called Caesaurus Nessie, and I have called him Plessy because of the Mario Brothers games, if you've played them, and he reminds me of Plessy that you ride. And of course, the Airsaurus or Skysaurus rides Plessy in the combined mode, so that's pretty funny. But yeah, while I got you on me, let me show you this guy again. So this is Caesaurus, and let's put him on the turntable because he'll be the first one we look at. That way. Let's turn this on. All right, so here he is, Caesaurus, part of Magmatron. And as he comes by here, we're going to get a good look inside his mouth. Look at that. The tongue is painted, but there's a little disc space in there, and I don't know what it's for. But anyway, and he's got teeth on the sides, but not the front. Grimlock was the same way, if you remember. They said it was a safety thing, but actually, Landsaurus and Airsaurus, no, Landsaurus has front teeth. So I don't know if that's true or not. But if you take a look, it's just, oh, baby's calling. All right, I am back. And if you haven't noticed, I told you the story once before that my daughter does like to throw up when she cries, and she just cried. So I appreciate all the patience that you guys have had as I've been trying to pump out more long form reviews. But anyway, let's go back to this guy, my Plessy, or Caesaurus. And like I said, actually, come back over here. I forgot that if I showed you this because of the long break there. But like I said, this is my favorite one of the bunch. The neck is very movable in many different ways, and the mouth opens wider than it needs to, but I guess that's pretty cool. And like the body shows, it's a sea creature. And that's something that we don't see every day in the land of Transformers. And so it's one of my favorites just because we don't have too many of this type. And yeah, so I'm going to put this one down and then we're going to see the next one. Okay. So let's move. All right, so let's move to this guy. So the other guy, Caesaurus, he actually doesn't remind me of anything we've ever seen before. So that is awesome, and that's why I like him the best. But this is Landsaurus, and who does he remind me of? It's Megatron. And luckily, without the plastic leathery skin that we saw in the latest release, because that did not work very well for me. It kept folding over, it kept almost ripping off the body, and I ended up returning it. But I gotta say, I love this. Like with the paint, the white stripe down here, the way it looks. Just really unique. In fact, it's got all these bumps over here on the back of the skin, and he does have his sword, his Magmatron sword, and it's slipped inside his tail here, which I think is pretty cool. We can take a look at it now. Let me pluck that out here. Okay, and here it is. And it's part of the sword. The hilt is part of his body, actually. We'll see that in the near future. But it's a rubbery sword, and a lot of people don't like that. It is straight enough. It is solid enough. But yeah, it's rubbery. And like I said, not many people like that. But for now, I'm going to slip it back in here. And there is a hole in his tail. And this is that clear tab that allows it to slip in here like so, and then there you go. And once again, Tyrannosaurus or Tyrannosaurus like his head moves around a little bit, which is cool. And but yeah, let's put him on the turntable over there. Let's straighten out his legs a bit too so he won't fall over. He's got good balance, as you can see, as he rolls around. Let's not have him hit any others. Good. And yeah, he hides the Magmatron robot parts in there pretty well. And his details, like I said, look at that stripe. They did miss one piece of stripe there, though, which is kind of bad. But then you've got his silver claws here, short little hands, and yeah, it just looks really cool. Actually, I never noticed that before, so now that I do, it's kind of bugging me. But once again, it is good. It is good. All right, moving on again. All right, so come over here once again, guys, and this is Airsaurus. He reminds me a lot of, where is it? Oh, my pterosaur has been moved over here somewhere, but. Oh, there he is up there. But he reminds me of Pterosaur, actually. But it's interesting that they chose another pterodactyl-like beast. And he's actually not a pterodactyl. I don't remember what dinosaur he really is, but he's a pterodactyl-like dinosaur. And so here he is. And something funny is I always want to move his hands this way and down a bit more, but for some reason they cut out the movement on the other side like this. So I don't know. It feels like they messed up there. But you guys tell me if you have him, what you think. But the wings are beautiful. These pink wings here on the inner side. And then look at these. Look at this detail and ripples and ruffles on this side. Just really nice. And even the claws that I think are the wrong way, they also have a lot of nice detail. And of course the legs. You can have them straight like this, and he can fly and attack, or then you can have him sit down like we're going to do now and put him on the turntable. He's a little bit, or a lot of bit, unstable, so it doesn't really work well, as you can see. So excuse me, getting over a cold. But I'm going to use his wings as added support. Oh, by the way, he also has swords tapped under his wings like so. Two little holes here, two little holes here on both swords, and they're really Magmatron's swords, but you can store them here under his wings, which is a pretty good idea. Alright, so now I've got his wings folded down. I'm going to stretch out his legs, turn his head a bit for you to see, and put him down on the turntable. Yeah, that's something. Let's see. You can see a lot of his detail in this way, with the red in the back, almost leathery type of look, and a nice head sculpt, the eyes, and look at those little teeth too. They are also missing in the front, if that's a safety thing or not. Or maybe it's a nature thing where it was actually like that. I don't know. But yeah, just really good looking pterodactyl-like beast. Oh yeah, and each one of them has these little crystal things too. I don't know the significance of it, but they all have one. If I remember, I'll try to find the other ones for you to see. Okay, but from here, we're going to transform them into the combine mode, my favorite. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to transform this guy into the combined form. Yep, so he's known in instructions as Magmasaurus. So we have Landsaurus here. What do we do first to transform him into the Magmasaurus mode? Is the first thing is we flip this up. And you know what? That's it. That's all we do. Now let's grab Caesaurus, and I will show you. He is the bulk of the transformation. Here he is. Let's check the camera to make sure we're looking at him well. And we are. So, okay. And here's Caesaurus, and we're going to split him apart in order to do the next transformation. First things first is the tail. Flip that up like so. And flip the back down like so. The head, flip like so. So it opens up both the front and back compartments. And then now we'll split him apart. Grab both sides here and just shake, 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 shake. And there we go. All right, so then for this part, baby calling. Okay, we were interrupted there by my daughter again, but now you see why it's so hard to make these long form reviews. But I am going to finish transforming Caesaurus here, and we're going to see what we have to do. All right, so once again, we have the two pieces that we just split apart. For this part, the shield part, we'll leave this like this for now. We'll fold this down, and then we'll straighten this out and fold it down as well, and put it like so. For the paddles or the seafaring areas, just leave them like so, and here as well, just leave them to the side. we'll flip this up like so in preparation for later. But that's it for this part of Seasaurus. Okay, and now that we're back to this part, what we're going to do is, now, because the arms are here, those actually become the legs and feet. So let's fold this way first in preparation, and then unfold these things, which are going to be useful later as well. Okay, and then for now, we're going to take this and fold it this way. So first thing we'll do is undo the arms, like so. We'll undo the arms, and in preparation of making these the feet of the monster, we'll take out these claws like so and prepare them, like I said, to be the feet. So unfold this as well, and unfold this and flatten that out. We've got this folded this way, and then we'll fold this way, and we'll slide this up. So this slider is now in the middle, and then you can kind of make out from under here now how there's a slider in there. But now that we've got this like so, we'll fold this. Oh, maybe I pulled these out too prematurely. Let's leave that out here. And then so we can fold this like so and fold this back. All right, and then now, like I said, these are going to be legs. So let's fold these up like so, and these up like so. And then we'll turn, let's see, this is the back where the head is. So we'll turn the legs to make sure that, oh, turn it this way. Okay, it will fold this way, and then turn these hands this way. Uh-oh, sorry about the noise in the back this time around. Fold, leave this way. So these armor plates, or what looks like armor plates, will be the front, and and then turn these like so. Okay, and then you can also take the legs off the pins so they can be more movable. Okay, hopefully that came out all right. Now we'll flip these as well. See these plates? They'll flip up like so, flip up like so. And then we're going to now reopen this. That's supposed to be like this, because it's going to attach to this hole and the same hole on the other side. So let's do it. Fold this back up, fold this back up, and then you'll see these little strangely shaped attachments, and they'll go right in here, right in here. Oh yeah, so if you do hear the baby, I apologize right now. My wife is with the baby. She called out for her this time, so we'll see how that goes. And then these pieces with the tabs are going to link up with Landsource in a bit. So we'll leave that like that, and we'll leave this like this, and we'll leave this like this. And it is bent in a strange way because of these connections, and that's just the way it's going to be. And then we can make the legs this way a bit more, so it's ready to be more beastly. And then we'll just leave him in these two pieces. All right, before we do anything with AirSource, we're going to link them up now with Landsource. Let's do it. So now we brought back out Landsource. Oh, didn't want him to fall. Good. All right, and then now Seasaurus's head over here is going to be the back. So we got to remember that. And since this is the front, Landsaurus's tail is going to slip in right here. And all the other parts will slip in here as well. And then, like I said, these two pins will pin into his tail, actually, right here. So, freaky looking, freaky doing, but here we go. We're going to start with putting his tail in the back area. Oh, there's one more thing we've got to flip up. you see this? We got to flip this up because Lansaurus's tail is going to rest right here. Okay. And then it goes into these flat pieces here. So everywhere you see a flat connection, it goes into some clip here. It makes him really stable, but taking him apart is a little bit scary sometimes because they are clips. Okay. Come over here, and then we're going to do this part together over here. It becomes a pretty long beast, so gotta do it here. So here, you see, we pinned the back part of the tail in, and then, like I said, each place that there is a clip, like here and here, is going to be another piece holding on to Lansaurus's tail. So now let's push that in. Okay, we're going to push this in now. Okay, and it does snap together. And now that the back is in, we're going to take those two side panels I showed you with the circle tabs right here, and we're going to put that into his tail. Okay, so let's see. Take this and go like this and push that in, and take this on this side and also do that. That is easier to show you on this side. Hopefully you saw a whole bunch of that. Okay, 1 second. There is a double joint here, so if you don't think you can reach the hole, move the panel down a bit and then try again. And there we are. Okay, so here is the lengthy, let's go to the front again, lengthy beast. Actually, let's put his legs down more. Okay, and then we'll raise these legs a little bit. And then now let's see how he looks. Okay, so he does need a little more height. We'll straighten this out and straighten this out. All right, like so. Okay, and then now we've got the length, and we can see how long he's going to be. Now we'll take this part, and we will put this here as well. Let me lower this a little bit. And yeah, okay. So now we'll take this part. Here are the big tabs. They'll go into these big holes here. And then this will stay this way. This will tab into this big tab there. And this pin here will go into the hole here. So everything will be very secure. And then, like I said, just start with the big ones and put those together, and then everything above will come together. Okay, and then the instructions say to like fold the wings here and move them back, but actually I like it this way, so I'm going to leave it this way. But since we have everything clipped together now, let's close this one, the back side, up like so. And then that will also help secure things even more. Okay. And now that we have this, we will move the head into position. Look for the lines on the balls here, and that will tell you where you can pivot the head. And there you go. Okay, so now we have two pieces of the beast together. We have one more guy to put on there, and that's Aerosaurus. Here we go, Aerosaurus. And for him, we're just gonna lay him down. Come over here. Okay, we're gonna lay him down like we're supposed to. Straighten out his legs like so. Straighten out his legs like so. So he'll just be lounging. And then you'll see that there's a clip to lay his head down also, and to have him rest on top of Caesaurus like this. But actually, the box and some of the art show that the head's up like this, so I prefer that actually. So we're gonna leave that, and then also the wings we're gonna fold this way, and again with this side this way. And I prefer folding them in too. You can have them extended or fold them in, but I think it gives him a kind of resting state look, and I like that. So this is how he is placed in there, and then let's go over there and put him in. You'll see that there is a hole here, and then, like I said, over here, there's a tab for his head to lie down flat and clip in. We won't use that though, because his head will actually turn and sit up a bit. So let's see, we'll put him in like so. And then you see his neck fits right into this piece of Caesar's too. So everything is slotting together very well. And then there is a pin also right there. And then we'll hold here while we place his neck inside this groove like so. And like I said, his head would normally pin in here, but we're going to keep it up like this. And yeah, that will be a better look, and like according to me. I don't know if you'll like it as much, but then put his legs down like this. Like I said, he's lounging, and then we'll take this. There is a tab here, and it can go in here, and we can fold this down now and put this in like so. Okay, and then yeah, perfect. So there he is. He is the Chimera Beast. And just to look and give you a show, we'll put the wings out this time. All right, so let me raise this a bit. And then we'll look a little bit further down at him. And yeah, it's going to be tough to put him on a turntable, I think. But let's just look first at the head. And well, all three heads, 1, 2, and 3, and they are here. And come over here. So now we've got him here, and look at this guy. He is just really cool, really cool. Like we can see that there's that rectangular tab I told you about. And then his head can lay down in there. But why? You've got 3 heads here. Can you imagine if they all shoot fire? Just look at the detail, and then it's all together. It's all really solid, mostly because of Caesaurus. All the parts that clip together, and then you have Aerosaurus just laying there, lounging about, and then Lansaurus, who really you don't have to transform at all. You just open up this panel and let his tail get bit. Yeah, not bit, but yeah, you just leave this panel open, and that's about it. I mean, it's really cool if you ask me. I really like it. All right, let's see him on the turntable. Okay, and here we have the Chimera Beast of all 3 of them put together. And let's see if we can get some height on this, and we can see a little better at what they all look like together. As you can see, I folded Aerosaurus's wings back. I think it makes him look like he is ready to strike, and even though he's ready to strike, quite relaxed. Does that make sense? I hope so. But anyway, we can see all 3 of them together. And then also over here, I don't think it matters whether it's folded to the back here or folded forward, but I like the look of it folded forward, so I went ahead and updated that. Anyway, just really good looking triple bot. And now we will transform him into the real big Magmatron. Let's go. So when it comes to transforming him back into Magmatron, that's the way it came in the box, by the way, as the big robot. It's pretty easy. We just have to start by taking this beast apart. Okay, so first we'll flip this up. Oh yeah, and then his legs will come up, and his neck, we'll take that out of here. And everything is snapped in there pretty well, I gotta say, so got to be a little careful. I'm gonna stand up, get some height for this. There's 2 pins here too. I think we're gonna start with those. Yep, and now that we've got that, let's push down from here. There. All right, so we've got him out, and we're gonna place him to the side. And now over here, close that for a bit, and we're going to split this apart. If you remember, the last step was to put this head down, so we'll open that, and then we'll shake this loose from the bottom. There. Okay. Put him here for a moment. Get rid of this thing. Oh, and this thing will become the shield. So, yeah, we'll just keep it over here. Now we have him loosened up from here. We're going to take all the tabs that, for example, these pins, we'll unflip those. And same on the other side. Okay, and then we'll also undo where the tail connects on the bottom. So here's one, and the other one came out as well. So we'll leave him like this. And then to begin, we'll just take this part, and remember how these were folded in. We'll loosen these up, and then, oh, move back please. Okay, and then we'll fold this back in. And then from here, we'll do the same on this side, and fold this back in like so. Okay, and then we'll fold this tab or this holder back in as well. Okay, and then these are going to be the arms. So we're going to leave those the way they are. They're going to tab into the main body of Lansaurus. But then for these panels, we're going to put them back on this side where they were before, like so. Okay, there. And then we'll close the fists here so they look a little more like fists when we get around to bot mode. Okay. All right, and then we'll put them aside also. Or put him aside also. Okay, so now we're back and we've got Lansaurus here. So we're going to transform him. He's probably one of the hardest parts here, mostly because of the legs. And we're going to go and do this now. All right, so we'll open this part here like so, and then straighten out the legs. I prefer to do the legs first because they're a bit harder. So we've straightened this part out. We've straightened this part out. We're going to unpin, or actually we're going to push this up like so and take these pins out. And then we're going to pull this down and just get it folded, unfolded like so. And then this will tab in here, and this will become part of the leg pistons like so. So just push these in together like that. Okay, and then for the heel, because he is a big guy, we're going to undo this back area like so for the heel spur, and this one too, and make it even bigger. And then because he's got extra claws for who knows what reason, we're going to unflip these claws and push them up to the top. So he's got 3 beastly claws and 2 accessory claws. And just do the same thing with the other leg. Straighten this out, and then pull this down, unfold this part, and unfold this part, and then pin this here, and get this down like so, and get those pistons in there like so. And then, oh yeah, get the heel spur like so, and then get those accessory claws that are slipped here in between out. Okay, and then boom, his legs are done. When he's like this, we're going to try to get the centerpiece out of here. Just shake or unpin this part and this part like so, and then when he tips over this way, this part comes out, and it's the hilt of the saber actually. So since we got this part out, let's take out the saber as well. And kind of jiggle it there. All right, we'll put these aside and do what we need to do with those later. Let's place him like that. Okay, so now that we've got him like so, we can flip this open. We don't need that right now. And then we can flip the tail to the side too, is what I like to do. It keeps it out of the way, one side or the other. I'll just do it on the right. I think I usually do, and then fold the legs down, and then from here we need to lift this. Actually, no. Take the sides of the claw with the sides holding the claws apart. But before you do, you might want to see these tabs here and just put them away like so. Okay, and then, like I said, pop it open. Okay, like so. And then pop this open like so, and kind of turn this. The head is going to be on the right, so make sure this is down far enough so you can turn it to the side, and he'll be looking right. Okay, and then when you have him like this, push his neck back in too. That'll give us more space for stuff later. And then push this just the way it is right now. Before we move on to folding this panel, we're going to fold these panels up. Kind of fun. We undo these and then push this kind of like this, and then unfold this like so. There's a little notch to get over there, but you'll see like there's a pin here and there's a hole here, so, and that goes in here to create part of the abdomen. All right, so now that we have this part, again, fold this way and this up so it becomes a part of the abdomen like that. And then these are going to be like waist or hip skirts. And then for now, this might come loose again later, but we're going to push this up like this and get this there. There was a tab right here, or I can show you again. There's a tab there, and it goes into the abdomen right there. But it doesn't stay that securely. So anyway, we're going to keep him like this for now. And you can see the legs coming together. And now we're going to put the side panel here back down as well. That's where it's going to go. That's where it's going to live. And then the tail will leave here, and this will leave here. And then open or close, we can leave this like so. Okay, so that's one piece. Okay, all right. And now that we have Lansaurus in this way, we can bring back Aerosaurus. And you can see he's pretty large. He's pretty good as the smallest character of the bunch. We'll turn his um, wings back this way. And oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about these things, but that's okay. I don't really know what to do. So, but here we have his legs split open like this. We'll close his beak, and then we'll actually split him open like this, and reveal the head. And then we'll fold the head up, this bird head up, because it will be part of his chest. And then from here, we're going to fold this leg up like this, fold this like that, and get the claws ready to be part of the chest as well. So, okay, we've got this folded back, fold this forward, and look at that face sculpt actually while we're here. I love it because it's got green, or he's got green eyes, but they look, because of the lighting or how the light hits it, like he's got lighter green eyeballs, and it's just really cool. But in any case, we're going to put them together now. See this pin here? That's going to fit right here. And then, like I said, his claws are going to be part of the chest here also by coming out through the front. And then his head will rest on the top. All right, so let's make sure this is out of the way. I kind of think and forgot exactly how it goes, so we'll have to fiddle around as we go, but I'll move it out of the way, and you'll see the back here. Aerosaurus will just slip right in, and there's holes ready for all the tabs there. So let's do it. I'm going to leave the legs up a bit for now as we slip him in, and the beak up like that. Actually, we'll push his legs up a little bit too, because I'm feeling like we're gonna have to move it. Okay, so let's do it. We'll push these in like so, and you can see his head is already showing there. We'll fold this head and get that beak into here. Okay, and then we'll rest his his claws this way and push them right here. See, they'll just rest right here. So there's a tab here too, the heel spur from the bird mode, and we're going to rest that in the back. And then as we do, we're going to put the claw down as part of the chest, like so. And even though it looks like it's a position that will not allow very much movement, actually this head blocks the movement more than the legs. And but yeah, the head does still move. And then let's see. So we're going to push this down a little more. We want to get as much. We want to push these down as much as possible, and then fold those arms like that, and it keeps things tight. And then we're going to move these arms back a little bit, or these wings, and move this up like that to rest against this part here. And boom, we have two pieces together now. Now all we need is Caesaurus. All right, so let's do it. Okay, so we've got Caesaurus here, the part that we were transforming before, and this part's really fun actually. We're going to leave these arms down like this, and let's see, this one's going to hold the shield. Oh, here's one of those other crystal things, as we can see, and look for the hole here, because that will be where the shield goes. So we'll turn him like this. We'll turn his fist like this, so he looks cooler. And then, oh, sorry there. Sorry, ruler. Okay, and then we'll fold this one down. Ah, got a long head. Okay, and then fold this like so. And fold, oh, yep, this like so. And now the arms are ready. We're going to fold the back up like so. We're going to fold the wings of the back down. And then they will pin into the arms here. So we're going to fold that down. And if you can see here, we're going to position it so we can push them in. They may slip out as well. They're not the tightest things. So, but after we push those in, we'll flip the head up like so. And then this is basically the body. We'll want to prepare by moving his head down this way and then moving his head this way so he can slip into the other shoulder area. You'll see. All right, so let's take these arms. There's one clip here and one clip here. They're really strong, actually. And they will go into here and here. So while we have, oh yeah, look, there's a tab. Excuse me. Oh yeah, and there's a tab here too. And now we'll go into a tab over here. Like I said, getting over a cold, I apologize. Okay, and then, so let's take a look. We'll slip the arms in and the panel down, and then get this. All right, in there. And then there's another peg. Another peg here that will go into air source and really solidify things. And then from here, we're going to make sure this is tight and push this tab in as well. Okay, there. All right, and we're almost done actually. So we've got him like this. We've got his other arm. We're gonna slip this Seasaurus head in right here. There is a peg here, and you're supposed to peg Seasaurus's head in there, but I think it's too constricting. I don't like the look of that. So what we'll do is we'll lay his head here and just kind of position it however we like. All right. So yeah, sorry for the coughing. My boys know that I've been getting over a cold, and yeah, still got a cough. It's always the last thing to go. All right, but here we've got him set up now, and that's the way he looks. We can push his wings back a little bit, and he looks even better. Let's put on his shield and sword, and we'll get going. Okay, so rounding out this video, we have this part of Landsaurus that we had before. We're going to fold this part like so he'll have a handle, and then we'll fold this part down. If anything's wrong with that, we'll fold it more later. But it should be the handle to the hilt of the sword. And then now we're going to kind of fold everything back in. There's one tricky part here as the hilt. You have to fold these parts in at this stage, but they kind of hit the top of this area. So you have to, oh, maybe not. Well, there is one part that is hard. I don't think I'm doing it at the right time then. Let's keep going. We're going to fold this and fold this. And then, yeah, now we need to fold this down. Okay, so it will like to hit here and here. So you just have to push down a little bit and push down a little bit like this. And then it will fold in like it's supposed to. And then just collapse it in on each other like so. And then once that is done, take this, push that in. And then that is the whole sword. It comes with, by the way, all these blast effects. And you're supposed to put the blast effects here, but I don't find they look very good. So I just leave it like this and put that in his hand. There. And now he is ready for battle. But he does need his shield. So here's the other part of Seasaurus. And for that, we're going to flip these like so and collapse these in, and then leave these like this. And then here, this is going to clip into what I was telling you before. Look for this hole because there's some notches here too that will allow us to clip it in easily, relatively easily, like so. And then this will be his shield. And as you can see, it looks pretty cool. And that's about it. I think that's Seasaurus. I mean, this is a Magmatron in a nutshell, and all the pieces fit together like so. And we're gonna put them on the turntable so you can see even better. All right, let's go. All right, and this is it for the ending of the review to a Magmatron. And as you can see, he looks mighty cool, mighty awesome. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. It is still a long transformation. You can leave, I like to leave his mouth open there, and you see this guy's mouth is open here. But he's, like I said, he's got a very interesting history, very interesting story in the comics and in the anime, I guess you could call it, because it comes out of Japan. And he's got a very interesting look. As you can see, 3 beasts in one, as a beast or a robot. I really love this guy. Thank you, Ultra Megatronus, for convincing me to get this guy. But yeah, that's it for now. What can I say other than he's really awesome? This is NY Hunter, and come over here. Let's come to this side. We've been through such a long video together that once again, like I said, if you like this video, please please subscribe. I have a Patreon too, no obligation, but yeah, if you'd like to support, just yeah, hit me up right there, link below. But look at this guy. He has just awesome looks, awesome colors, almost no waffling as you would like to see in a commander class. And he's big and he's heavy. And look at these pistons, and the wing design and detail is just really awesome. So come back over here as he spins one more time. I want to thank you for sticking with me in this very long review. Oh, one other thing you can do is let's take out one of his swords from from Airsaurus's wings and put that in his other hand. Come over here, da, 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 da. And then he can have this long saber and a short sword as well to go with his shield. There. And he's ready for even more battle. Okay, so which story do you like best? Is he an evil guy to you? Is he a good guy to you? Is he, well, like I said, I've read a couple stories recently, and he's just got an awesome past as well. But that's it for now. I wish you guys a great night. Weekend is coming. I wish you guys a great weekend. And we'll talk again real soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.